My name's Byron. See, I always see myself as like a low key person. That's why I got the name Sly. Like, not too much talkative, and I put more words into my music and conversation. But I started feeling the music around like ninth grade. Then I met my man Taylor in 10th grade, and that's when I came up with the whole enhanced thing. And it's a deep thing. It's a label. It's everything. Yeah, man, we felt each other, from the beginning. Like it was just a music connection, spiritual thing. The first thing we did was like is a 827. That's what we called it. We called it that for no reason. It was just like the day we was gonna put it out. And then we did a 827. I think in 2013. Another part. Enhanced is just how I felt about myself, about my movement. Like you look up the definition and it just pretty much explain it all. Like one thing I learned that music comes with a lot. It's not just about rapping and stuff. I've seen the business side of it. I've learned a lot, and like I when somebody who I look at like now, Jay Fields, he came into the team on a later run, and somebody else who just inspired me to just back him up, to support people, just like the way I felt about Taylor. You know what I'm saying? That's why we stand strong as a team. What I bring to the table, man, is just like respect, encouragement, love, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I stand strong, a big part of the team. The heart, you feel me? That's how I feel. Like, these is my brothers. I love them. I die for them. You feel me? So, it's a lot to it. Like I feel like I said, I just try to keep everybody together, like they keep me together too. On December 14th, that's the day of the show. You just gonna get us. That's the best way I can put it. What we gonna do? We just gonna do us, and there ain't no there ain't no spot. There ain't no number one, ain't no number two. So you gonna get the team, and that's how it's always gonna be.
Full name is Taylor Larice Jumper Tyus. Yeah, don't hurt yourself. When I'm on the microphone, I become Tay Da Vinci. I represent myself. I represent my family. I represent Enhanced. Well, it's always been, I've been a fan of art. So with that, came poetry. And with me loving poetry, it led to, I had my uncle Chucky. He used to record music and make beats, and ever since then I had to do it. It was organic, and it was always, I remember it was always about music. He was just like, I don't know, he was just freestyle for no reason. The kid's crazy. That man's crazy, but he would freestyle, and at that time, freestyling was a diamond. Like it, like nobody was freestyling. Right. Everybody at that time, everybody was writing other rappers' lyrics and just rapping into each other. But he was freestyling. It was good, and I remember me like wanting to do that, and ever since then, it's just been about music. He became my brother. I see it as the enhanced future is just, you know, as a business, more as a, it's pretty like the new Rockefeller, like new Rockefeller records. We just on double E's on everything. I gotta say, times that really sparked my creativity, it was always working with new people. My little brother Jordan, Jay Fields, when he started rapping, you know, he just, I had to keep going. Had to keep going. I wanted to rap with him. We made just like brothers, and every time I rap with somebody, it gives me another reason to make a song, and it's I love it because it's always different. Me and you, the enhance the grin. It was, it was you're not gonna hear that ever. I mean, if I was to speak for the group, I would most definitely say we improve and succeed. So with that being said, we're just gonna try to do what we did this year, but times 10. Do it better, do it more, be more consistent. It's I don't think the goal really changes as far as just we trying to be a better us next year. Of course you're gonna get projects. We trying to drop them as soon as possible, as soon as we can. They should just try to you know start getting the features now. Like, and just go ahead and like we just need the support. Like, they just don't go ahead and root for us now, then do it later, because we are gonna take off. We're gonna enhance this. It is Louisville. We cover so many grounds from we affiliated with so much, so many. We Louisville. So we need y'all support. Yeah, we're gonna support them too. We're gonna support the city too. But as far as this music thing, man, like we just we just we the shit. I don't know what else to say. I mean,
Yeah.
it's our gift. We was born with it. We've been doing it since I've been doing it since 5th grade.
Yeah.
It's in us. I want to thank you, Giles, for putting it together. Gillis he can't. Yeah, because it's dope. It's dope. You really representing for the city too.
Mason Fields, J Fields, for who influenced me to start rapping. It was really Da Vinci, for real. I mean, I've always liked music. I've always been drawn to like the story. I've always been drawn to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say you've always been drawn to the narrative?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. I'm a story person. Like, I don't like to read, so for me, music is kind of like me listening to a story. That was like when you came over. That was my first time ever recording or doing none of that, like all that shit. Like, I had never really wrote a song. You feel me? All that shit. Like, I had never done that. And that day that y'all came over and y'all was like, well, let's do a whole new track. You feel me? I wrote that whole thing that night. You feel me? Like, while we was doing it. So, it was, you feel me? It was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like therapeutic. You feel me? Yeah, cause like it was more of like, you feel me, seeing the passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when, you feel me, I ain't see Vinci all the time. Like, you feel me, just due to schedule or me being in school and stuff like that. Every time I seen him, he came back with some new shit. Like, and it wouldn't just be like one or two songs. Nah, it's a whole mixtape worth of songs. Like, every time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dog, like, you really in this shit? Like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? This is what you love. And even before that, like, even before he was really like recording and stuff, I remember he would bring me in his room, and we would be, you feel me, he'd be drawing, or he'd be writing music, or he showed me some stuff that he had, you know what I'm saying? And I used to try to sing back in and stuff like that, so I'd be working on like trying to do hooks for him. It never really went nowhere because, you feel me, like, just like I said, due to schedule, we never seen each other that often. But you feel me, I was like, man, this shit can really work. You know what I'm saying? We could really do something with this shit. And for real, I didn't meet Slide until like a year and a half ago, maybe, something like that. Yeah, something like that. But just the simple fact that they was, you feel me, he was always on a song with Taylor, so it wasn't like it was just, you feel me, just him. No, Sly was on every single one, damn near. You feel me, type shit. Or he'd have a whole bunch of solo shit. You feel me, show me some shit on SoundCloud, all types of shit like that. So, like, I just seen, you feel me, they was, and I think majority, like, and plus back then, the freestyling was, it was normal, but like, I know, you feel me, Taylor used to write a lot back in. And so it's like the fact that he put that much effort and made that many songs, you feel me, just writing them out. Like, I remember he had a notepad and would just have like flip through shit, you know what I'm saying, type shit. We gonna come on, like, our goal next year is to like come up on top, you feel me, let us be known, you know what I'm saying, and show that we don't just do this, you know what I'm saying, just to be, known, or, you feel me, to have a status to everybody else, as in like popularity. We doing it because this is like, music is what we do, you know what I'm saying, like, this is what this is what we all go to 9 times out of 10, you feel me, throughout the week. You feel me? We either listen to music, listening to beats, writing music, freestyling, whatever it is, like all day. Or, you feel me, whenever we ain't work, this is what we doing. If we ain't at work, the 9 to 5, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we putting in the work, and we got to make it shown. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I bring a different aspect on like how I come about it. I feel like you know what I'm saying, like more of like a, I don't know, I kind of see it as a real life thing, you know, or I don't know, I can't really explain it, cause I don't know. I guess it's really the style and what I rap about. You know what I'm saying? That kind of gets it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like looking at all of our different styles, I feel like it's just my style that kind of, you know, sets me off type of, and you know how I really put so much effort in what I'm rapping about, or like how sometimes it takes me a long time just to write a verse just because I'm trying to, you feel me, make it perfect, or I'm kind of trying to put it straight on the T, or you know what I'm saying, trying to make sure it's perfect. Like they know, like I won't put out nothing that ain't perfect to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so what's the word for it? OCD about it. You know what I'm saying? Like the way I try to move, the way I try to put stuff out, you know, I feel like I'm so like I'm just technical, you know, to the T type stuff. That's why I try to be. I try to help them and give them ideas. I feel like I do that too. You know, I'm a good person that I be throwing out, you know, good ass ideas for everybody. You feel me? It's not just me. Like I'm trying to, you feel me, make moves for everybody, the team. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have the same goal, we all have the same ambition, and we can all see it in each other. So I feel like that's what I bring to the group. Basically, Enhanced is the fucking shit. Like I'm saying that on that standpoint is because, like, let's just say you have a, like, just from my opinion, you feel me, of seeing it so far, like when you have a group of rappers, you know what I'm saying, in a group in Louisville, they all, like, you feel me, they all rap the same, you know what I'm saying, like they all have like the same, I'd say, flow, or feel me, purpose in the music. Yeah, like that cadence. Like I said, I was telling when last time we was all together, I was like, dang, I was like, I've never heard a song where Sly didn't have like at least 3 different flows in that verse. You know what I'm saying? Or in that freestyle. Like switched it up 4 different times. Like you never know how he's gonna come at a song. You can't really predict just because the beat, oh, this is how he's gonna come at it. Nah, it's never like that. And Vinci, like, I don't think I always say he's like the groovy, you feel me? He's the groovy nigga of the group. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll make the simplest lines seem so hard, either by the way he says it or just by the way he like arranges his words. You know what I'm saying? Like and he's different. You know what I'm saying? Like he might, you know, literally purposely be off beat and it just sounds so ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Question. I've always seen it like it's 2 different sides. Like you said, Enhanced Entertainment, that's the label, and I see that like I'm down to work with any genre. Like, of course, it's got to be what I like, the right type of artist. Like, but Enhanced is kind of, you know, Tay Da Vinci, J Fields, Sly.
I got y'all's back, and I just want y'all to know, like, a lot of people in the building don't understand what hip hop means to people, and it's like our responsibility, it's y'all's responsibility to not just show up and perform, like, but to show up and transport these people into those moments when you were like, I knew this is what I want to do.